Hey guys, Spoon here, and this is a quick 2 games in the Comet here. These games would be in a formal review, but I just don't have the time to do a formal review, the garage and the armor inspector and stuff, so we're just going to show you the gameplay. So, quick note about the Comet, it's really fast. It is a very good quick firing gun with mediocre penetration, but outstanding damage per minute. The gun mantlet is absolutely troll. The traverse speed's okay, and the gun depression is fantastic, but the hull armor has something to be desired. So if you can go hull down in this thing, you can really just destroy people. We are having some problems with game audio. I can't actually record game audio. Well, at least in this game I couldn't. We can record game audio in the next game, but a little glitch with a QuickTime Player for the video recordings. So yeah, we finish off SC100, Cromwell does, and now we're going for this M4. So now, the Comet is one of the vehicles that you really want to be supporting with. You can flank and you can circle, as we'll see towards the end of this game, but you really don't want to be brawling with people. You just want to be circling or giving supporting fire. So when you guys are playing your Comets, make sure you are either doing supporting fire or circling. Now, it's a really good thing to circle in this tank because of the really good rate of fire, and the penetration means you can really only penetrate like T-29s from the rear. So now I'm trying to attack this T-29, and we're going to try to circle him, do the circle of death, or COD if you see it on forums. Take his tracks off, and now we're at the rear. Miss that shot, and we can see his turret turning, so we want to get to the other side of his tank. And there we go, that's the circle right there. Go for the back of the turret for an ammo rack. Don't manage to damage it. Now he puts himself in a really strong position. He's put himself in a position where I can't actually get behind him. We're just trying to dodge the barrel of his gun there. Does put one shot into us, but the reload on the T-29 is pretty long, so we can get around the side. 1, 2, he puts one more in, but I know that I will definitely reload before he will. And it's just a matter of ensuring the penetration. So now, T1 heavy over there, KV-1 over by the cap. But there's 2 other tanks that are unspotted. One of them just popped up on our radar, and there's the T-20. So we go for this KV-1, snapshot just hits the dirt, and we go for the tracking shot. This thing is really good at tracking people. It does enough alpha damage to take the tracks off people in one shot, but then it also has a good reload to make sure that they can stay tracked, so we can perma-track people, and we can secure the kill on that KV-1. So now we're looking at this T-34-45, Tier 6 Russian medium. And we're trying to get around to the rear so we can take as little damage as possible. One tactic you guys can use in your mediums is to try to save your health for the end of the game, when you have the mobility to mop up the rest of the enemy team. Let's do one shot in a ram, and we try to take his tracks off, but the second shot lights him on fire, and he makes the mistake of turning his turret all the way around, so I can now flank him, one shot into his side, and one shot into the front before he can turn his turret around on us. We see this T-20. We try to fire clutch, but it just hits his gun, so we don't actually do any module damage or armor damage, and he is killed by the J-Panther, Yag Panther. This T1 heavy. Everybody fires one in, but I can reload faster than my team, so we can secure the kill. So let's take a look at the post-game stats. So Master Badge, 2nd class, Top Gun, 1,000 base XP, and 40,000 credits. And we did 3,460 damage in that game, but no spotting damage, and that was all to really Tier 5 and 6 tanks. We didn't really damage any Tier 7s. So now we're loading up a Tier 7 game on Lost Temple, and I'm just telling my team, heavies, hold the town, and I'll flank ground my medium, and we can encircle the enemy. So that was a pretty average game. The last game was pretty average, but this is a really good game. This kind of demonstrates how you should be playing your Comet, or any of the other faster mediums. So we're looking for this early spotted position up here on this hill, because this is a position that will give us any spots on the tanks who are either camping up on that mid-ridge or YOLOing across the middle. So now, we didn't spot anybody, so we're going to head up to our second spotting position up on this hill. And as we're heading across this valley, we do get a spot on the 31P. This just shows the DPM of the Comet and its mobility, forward and backwards. It's a really strong engine power, so first one damages his fuel tanks and his tracks. He completely misses. The 31P is a very powerful gun, but it doesn't have a whole lot of accuracy, and the aim time's horrible. Third shot sets him on fire, damages his tracks, He managed to put the fire out, but not after damaging his ammo rack, and we secure the kill. I'm going to go circle this Jagdpanzer 4, but oh, Jagdpanther, and I made a huge mistake there. I should have kept going to circle this guy. And the Jagdpanther bounces the first shot, and we try to juke this Jagdpanther, and we're successfully around the side. I make this second mistake against this guy. I want to get right up next to him, but I put my track against his, but luckily he bounces. I want to get around this guy's side again. Head around the side, one shot in, Jagdpanzer 4 bounces. What is that, a fourth time? We can secure the kill. So I sort of face hug against this guy, one shot into his upper plate, another shot in, and I over angle right now, and he puts one through my upper glacis. Alright, so now I've successfully taken the side of the entire map, and we see that three of their tanks are in the town against a dying T-29. We're looking for shots on the M6, but if I had looked at my map, I would have noticed that he's on the other side of all these buildings. But their Panther is nowhere to be seen. I'm thinking this guy's AFK, so he's probably back at the base. Yeah, I took my tracks off, but actually, that's an interesting thing. The damaged tracks on the Comet have really low health, so it doesn't take a whole lot to take them off. So if your tracks are damaged, do expect to take them off going down hills like that. So again, I'm looking for this Panther. If he's AFK, I do want to take him out because he'll spot me. AFK tanks do still spot, so he'll let his team know where I am when I'm trying to flank these guys. So, heading down this hill looking for the Panther. I know those guys in the town probably don't know where I am. They're probably not paying that much attention to their map until this Panther spots me. So now, that little bar at the bottom right of my screen allows me to look around without moving my gun. I'm going to use that really well. So I'm looking for an engine shot on this guy. I don't actually connect one, but now I'm looking around with the little bar in the bottom right at the tanks around in the town while I'm still aiming at the Panther, so I can fire at them and look at the tanks in the town to see if they have any line of sights on me. So that's a tactic that you guys can use to help increase your situational awareness. Farm some damage on the Panther and secure him for our top gun. So the three tanks they have left, they have a low health AC-100, a low health T-29, and a full health M6. And if you can remove the two low health tanks from the game, that's two less guns shooting it back at my team. So I'm looking at that SC-100. He just took a big hit, and now he's a one shot for me. That T-29 is about a 3 or 4 shot, depending on my rolls. Pop up the hill, there's the SC-100. First shot completely misses, but I can reload before he aims in. We secure the kill. T-29 is focusing on our friendlies by the cab, so we remove his cover, and I'm looking for an engine shot here, but I don't get one. He's turning his turret, and he gets hit in the side of the turret by the friendlies, so he's really in a tough spot. Take a bounce off our turret, and secure the kill. And there's the M6. So I'm going to try to circle this guy after taking a couple pot shots at him, but he puts a big shell into our turret, and both of our shots hit the ground, or they bounce off his turret. We bounce another one off his turret, and we're trying to circle him here, but we hit a huge lag spike, and when we come back, we are dead. Fantastic. So now it's up to our team. It's 4 against 1. I think our team can pull it off. We've got a Jackson rolling up behind him. Now, speaking about that last play, although we did get a big lag spike, I'm just speeding this up for you guys. If I had tried to circle him earlier, we probably could have secured that game. Secured the Razanai Heroes medal, but made a mistake, tried to go hull down, and it didn't necessarily work out for us. So I'm looking at, yeah, so it's really 3 against 1, the Easy 8's AFK. But these guys are heading after him. I'm looking at the clock, minute 50 seconds left. I really don't want to lose this one, or cause a draw. So they find him, and let's go back to regular speed right about now. So the Jagdpanzer 4 is rolling up, fires one shot here, bounces, and he gets destroyed. Now the Su-85's firing at him, and the Jackson's firing at him. And this M6 is doing a really good job trying to limit the engagement to one enemy tank at a time, but he's really in a tough spot down in that riverbed. Huge shell into the Su-85. This Jackson here, he's not firing. He's waiting until there's a kill shot available, and he steals it. So that was the end of the game. That was 6 kills in the Comet. That was a Pools Medal Mastery Badge Ace Tanker, Top Gun, and Tank Sniper with 50,000 base credits, 1,300 base XP, and 3,000 damage done. So thanks for watching, guys. I'll have more of these shorter videos for you guys later. Thanks for watching again, and subscribe, like, really helps the channel out. Thanks.